I saw this video and I'm gonna fair use it to the brother I got game. I don't know why I unsubscribe. That's just, and that I think YouTube does that to you. They unsubscribe to you. I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna tell you what I feel. I already watched it already. I'm gonna share what I'm gonna feel at the end.
Men for years and years of being against black men. You understand? Being your adversary, going against you, not believing you. So at least she's taking some accountability. Okay? You gotta give her some credit. At least she's acknowledging what she's done was wrong.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry, black man. Please forgive me. I didn't know. You know, I didn't know. I didn't realize. I didn't realize how trapped you've been. I didn't realize how you've been targeted and hunted, set up, lied on. I didn't know. And I want you to know that I apologize. I privileged my pain over yours. I did that. And there's no real excuse, but there is an explanation. Okay? As a black woman in North America, because that's where I live, I've been taught how to relate to you through white supremacy. And I never gave you the benefit of the doubt. I just took the images, the stuff that I heard my mama say, when wounded women were talking about you, and then I had bad experiences with black men. I painted you all the same way that the cops paint you. And I'm wrong for that. Now, I am apologizing to you in two ways. One, as a black woman. Two, as a human being. Because what was taken from you was your humanity. Ever since slavery, ever since Nat Turner, ever since 1830, you have been criminalized. You have been positioned and targeted from kindergarten. By the time you're in the third grade, you're already set up to go to prison. And I didn't know that. I didn't know that they blocked you out of every type of trade so you couldn't make money for your family. I didn't know. I didn't know that the whole structure of what it means to be American is built upon your free labor for white structures, including the penal system. That you were designed to be the workforce for whiteness since you got here. And I didn't know that. And what's worse is I didn't look. I was so hurt by you that I justified my righteous indignation because I was hurt. And I didn't look why you would hurt me. It never crossed my mind that you were hurt too. And I don't even know how come well, actually I do, because you've been positioned as a criminal and as an animal, so I'm not even going to see you as a human being. I'm going to see you like they teach me to see you. And I fell for it. And I didn't look it up. I didn't look at the research. I didn't care. I was like, yeah. I mean, and I'm guilty of that. I did that to you. I didn't ask why you hurt me. I just was hurt. And I didn't look. I didn't see how you've been cornered. Every way. I mean, every way, every decade. From chain gangs to hip hop. You're always getting blamed for violence, but we never talk about the record labels. We never talk about distribution. We always talk about the artists. We always talk about the black men being violent. Well, you don't get to choose what gets on air. You don't get to choose what you get to sign. If you don't do it the way that they say to do it, then you don't eat. You can't. And we make it sound like it's a character flaw when it's a structural, systematic way of keeping you in bondage. And I'm sorry for that. Because if I say I love you, how come I didn't look? How come it didn't even dawn on me?
We're Fine Law. Of course, we have the largest online attorney directory.
It didn't dawn on me. I even think that you could be hurt. I was so focused on my pain and all the ugly I had experienced at your hand that I didn't even think, well, hell, how did you get there? And I can say it now on the other side of healing. You see what I'm saying? I can say it now. But I couldn't say it when you needed it. When you needed me to believe you and not them. When you needed a safe space. That's why I wanted to hear you out. I didn't listen. So I wanted to punish you. I wanted you to feel how you made me feel. I wanted you to feel the level of hurt and resentment and helplessness, never understanding that is why you lashed out. Anything that's cornered will strike. Anything that's trapped will fight. It's just in its human nature. And I so related to you the way white people have taught me to relate to you. I didn't even look. I didn't ask. I just sided with them. And I turned you into the enemy. And I was wrong. I was wrong. And I apologize. Now, you don't have to accept my apology, okay? You don't have to. It's not required, okay? And in truth, I'm not even certain you should, given the fact that it took me 400 years to look the fuck back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not going to play the whole thing. It's almost over. I just wanted to say that I really feel that she is sincere in what she's saying and in what she's conveying. I really do feel her energy. I think she is sincere. But I also want to say this is that I have a book. I haven't read this book in a long time, but this came in my mind when I was listening to her, and it talked about the real meaning of forgive means to give up. That's exactly what the book said. It means to give up. And I was just thinking about a conversation that I had with my own FBA mother recently, and I just really felt like number one, there is a level of disrespect that is still there, and I'm tired of it. Number two, I don't need my mother in my life. I don't. She doesn't understand. And she's been doing it for so long, and trying to correct her behavior when she's in her 80s is just a literal waste of time. Right? There's certain things that she says to me that I don't like, and I will say stuff like that, and then she'll say, well, I didn't mean it that way. But you know what, you may not see it, but you are constantly fucking disrespecting me, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. And I was just thinking to myself, if I never talk to my mother again, I'd be happy, because a lot of black American women, like Kevin Samuels used to say, they have this low level of contempt for men in their life, for black men in their life. and I'm fucking over it. you know? So, and I remember my own mother used to talk shit about her own father, my grandfather, who helped us out so many times. When she didn't have money, he would give her money for us to eat, and he always bailed us out, and she hated him. She hated him so bad. And I used to say, why do you fucking hate him so much? My grandfather was my world. And she brought up some things about, well, he cheated on the mother, on my grandmother. I was like, all men do that, right? Get over it. Like she made me mad. The way she would talk about my grandfather even after he passed. I remember one day I wanted to fucking explode on her. Like, stop talking about him. He's not the devil. A lot of them, they hold on to anger forever, and it makes them bitter and nasty. And it makes a lot of us children not want to deal with them. I'm telling you right now, if I never talk to my mother again, I don't care. They don't understand. And this woman is one woman. It ain't like millions of them are making these videos all over TikTok and YouTube. They're not. This video is one woman. So let me just say this, closing it out, because I have to go to the gym in a little bit. I accept her individual apology, but that does not change the simple fact that forgiveness means giving up. I have given up on Black America. I've been giving up on them. I've got stories of how a lot of them have treated me horribly. When I was nice to them, Mr. Rex 7, who has just disappeared off the planet, and he doesn't, I don't know, he don't call me, I don't call him, I stopped trying. I don't know what's going on with the brother. I hope he's doing okay. I've had bad interactions with them for decades of my life. I would be friends with them, and they would try to abuse the friendship. Real forgiveness means I do forgive you, but I've moved on from you. I have been seeing where I live, they are being more nicer, more quieter. I guess they're healing from this election loss, but it's too little, too late for me. My plan is still to spend the rest of my life in Asia when I get the remote job that I need, and that's it. That's it. I don't want to be around America. I don't want to be around any Keishas anymore. I'm done. I'm done. There's no more emotion. Now this woman here, if she wanted to walk up to me and give me a hug, I would greatly accept it. I think she's a real good person. I think me and her would cry in each other's arms. Oh, we would. I'm a very emotional person. I love my people, but sometimes you have to walk away from your people. Sometimes your people are so damn toxic that you have to leave them alone forever. This is what I feel. So it's a little bit too little, too late, and that's the way I feel. And I feel that we need to move on from each other. You know, I wish them I wish them luck. The thrill is gone, man. I don't trust Black American women. If you don't trust them, then there's no basis for any sort of relationship, romantic, whatever. I don't trust them. I've got so many stories of how they treated me bad. It seems like they treat the nice men like you're garbage. The nicer you are, the more, like the more shit they treat you. So I'm good. And that's about it.